G'day guys, today we're looking at the process of making red wine.
We've got resident vigilante winemaker Liam Clarke. He's going to walk us through the 4 simple steps of making red wine. We've got crush, to tank, to press, to barrel. Let's go check it out.
Boom. Alright team, so we're here at the crusher, the first stage of the red wine making process. Leroy, the role of the crusher.
Crusher, okay, we've got our fruit here, obviously still attached to the stems. So the crusher destemmer separates the stalks from the fruit itself. All the fruit, juice, seeds, pulp, skins, etc. go to the tank, while the stems get spat out this end, and they're obviously no use to the winemaking process.
Right, so you actually pick the fruit at a certain sugar level, and that sugar level relates to alcohol. It's called BOMO?
Yeah, BOMO. BOMO is the scale of sugar level that we use. Very useful in that 1 BOMO of sugar will ferment out to 1% alcohol. So the Shiraz here picked at 14 BOMO, so that will ferment out to roughly 14% alcohol.
Right, that makes sense.
Alright, cool. Well, let's put some fruit in here and see how it gets going.
Sure. Okay, so this is fruit that I crushed about 5 days ago. It's like Cabernet Sauvignon. So as you can see, all the fruit, skin, seeds, pulp and juice has gone into the tank. To extract the colour, all the colour in a red wine comes from the skins themselves. So in order to facilitate the extraction of the colour, we have to constantly keep the cap wet. So here we have a pump setup, pump arrangement going where the pump is drawing the juice, or well, it's partially wine at the moment, off the bottom of the tank, pumping it over the skins and keeping them wet. This is on a timer and this goes off automatically every 10 minutes.
Alright, so we've crushed the fruit, we've actually pumped that through to the tank, and that's called must. Lee, you got a couple of examples here?
Yeah, this is juice out of the tank that we've just crushed to, so the Shiraz. You see very pale pink in colour because it's had very limited skin contact, versus the Cabernet which has been in tank now for 6 days.
Yep, wow.
With constant contact with the skin to the juice, and you see it's extracted all that lovely colour.
Right, so 1 day, fresh fruit, 6 days.
Correct.
On skins, there's such a big difference in colour. So what else does it extract besides colour?
Okay, as well as the colour, you're also getting the tannin from the skins as well, which is obviously a feature of the red wine. And you'd expect this to look like that in approximately 5-6 days, obviously.
Alright Lee, so from tank, it's been sitting on skins, it's fermented. To separate the actual skins and seeds from the juice, we put to the press.
Correct, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so post-fermentation, all the sugar is being fermented. I've extracted as much colour and tannin as I want to. So from there, all of that must is transferred into the basket press here.
Right.
And it's just essentially a hydraulic ram, comes down, squeezes all the wine out from the skins.
Yeah, so when people romanticise about foot stomping, making wine, this is pretty much your big mechanical foot.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah, right, okay. Cool.
And from here, Lee, we push it through to barrel.
Yep, from there it goes into the barrel for maturation for around 18 months.
Wow, let's go check it out.
Cool.
Alright, so this is one of the last process, putting it in the oak.
Yep.
What have you got there, Lee? You got something from last year?
Okay, yeah, so this is all of last year's wine, 2012.
Right.
So from the press into the oak barrels, and I choose to keep my wine in oak barrels for around 18 months. Okay. And during that time, it will pick up flavour and aroma from the toasted oak barrel.
Yep.
And it also helps to mature the wine, to soften off the tannins, round out the palate.
Right, so how long do you leave them in oak barrel for?
Okay, I choose to do it for 18 months, but that's a personal choice.
Yep.
It depends on the age of the barrel as well. A new barrel will impart flavour and aroma quite quickly. So 18 months in a new barrel, you're going to have a lot stronger oak profile in the wine than you would from an older barrel. So generally you get around 4 to 5 years use out of a barrel, and then the barrel essentially stops imparting its characteristics into the wine.
Alrighty, so we've gone through the 4-step process: crush, tank, press and barrel. Thanks very much, Lee, for having us down here. And guys, thanks for watching winevigilantes.com.au.
I'll see you next time.